Well, as we wrap up our back to school week here on AM Extra, everybody knows where there's children, there are germs. You put them all together in a classroom and oh boy, you got a recipe for success. But you can boost those defenses with vaccines.
Yeah, it's very true. It's required for public school. And if you're struggling to find one of those appointments, Fred Meyer could have you covered. So here to show you how their pharmacy can help your family is Crystal Sharp, pharmacy manager at the Hollywood West location. Appreciate your time. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on today.
Yeah,
Thanks
good to
for
talk
being
about here, of course. So where are the best ways to go about this? What are the best ways to go about this if you are struggling to find that appointment, trying to get that vaccination done at a place like Fred Meyer?
Yes, I think that most patients, when they think about healthcare access, including getting their vaccines, they typically think about going to their doctor's office or a healthcare clinic. But most folks forget that they can get a lot of those healthcare services, like their vaccines, at a local pharmacy, such as Fred Meyer or a QFC.
And we're talking other recommended and required vaccines beyond just, the annual flu shot, right? You could find everything your kiddos need to be ready to go back to school.
Yes, Fred Meyer and QFC offer a variety of vaccines. I know we're heading into flu season, like you just mentioned. We also offer MMR, chickenpox, hepatitis, HPV, some of those vaccines that folks may not think about on front of mind, but are available. I know there are a lot of vaccines out there, and that might be a big burden for some parents trying to navigate what their children need. But a lot of Oregon licensed pharmacists do have access to the state vaccine registry. So what that means for parents is that we can go and see what vaccines their children have already received and have a conversation with them about what they're due for or eligible for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's great. Do you need an appointment or can you walk on up?
Yeah, so QFC and Fred Meyer, you can actually just walk into the pharmacy, have a conversation with your pharmacist about your specific vaccine needs, and then get your immunization that same day. I will say if you want to make an appointment, that is also an option. You can go to qfc.com or fredmeyer.com to do so. Not needed, but there are a few advantages in making an appointment. One advantage is that you can fill out the vaccine consent form online, so that reduces the amount of time you're in the pharmacy because you don't have to do the paperwork. And then if you have a large group of people that you are making appointments for, such as a family, you do have the capability of making a large group appointment on our website.
Oh, nice. That would be great to just line them up, get them in and out.
Knock it out.
While you knock out your grocery shopping. Yeah, now do your pharmacies take insurance plans as well? Because that's a big question when vaccinations come around.
Yes, our pharmacies do accept most commercial, Medicare, and Medicaid insurance plans, making most out-of-pocket costs for vaccines minimal to nothing.
Anything else that you want to make sure that parents know before the school year ramps up and you got to get these checks done, you got to get these vaccines done?
I would say I wouldn't put off getting your vaccines. I know it's a busy time going back to school, getting school supplies, making sure everything's set up for sports, but vaccines are important and can help protect you and your family.
Yeah, we know that the days only get busier once the school year starts.
Absolutely.
And that exclusion day deadline comes up before you know it. I think about maybe kids also having a little less anxiety going to the grocery store versus going to a doctor's office if they know that the shots are on the menu. What do you offer to parents and kiddos who might be feeling a little anxiety about going and getting a shot?
Yeah, that's a great question. Every year we do see some children a little bit fearful, but I think in the community setting we do have a little bit more time to spend with those maybe a little bit more fearful children and help them navigate the process of maybe getting their first or second vaccine, so that they're a little bit more comfortable. And we also do have tools that we can implement to help distract them or make them a little bit more comfortable.
And
I know I was that kid.
I was gonna say,
I was that kid.
Mom, you get the vaccines done, and then you've got no shortage of snack rewards. You just head over to aisle 5, pick up some cookies.
Go get your ice cream.
Job well done, guys.
Oh, well, Crystal, appreciate your time. Thanks for being here.
Yes,
good
thanks
heads
for
up.
having me.
Yeah, and again, that's a wrap on AM Extra's Back to School Week, from the importance of going to the dentist before those school visits and those starts there, to vision checks, hearing checks, and so much more. Learn everything you need here from Back to School Week on KOIN.com.